Can anyone explain how someone can be this fast? I mean, seriously, when this guy runs, first of all, when I've seen him run on TV, it doesn't even look like he's really trying. He just is trotting along, but he is going so fast. Blink and you would miss him. And when he's beat people, he's so ahead of them. It's not like a close race. He is way ahead of these people. And also the fact that he's so tall. I mean, the fact that he's, pretty skinny, that's most runners. All runners are pretty lanky. But this guy is 6'5", he's the height of a basketball player. And basketball players aren't typically that fast because of how tall they are and how much they weigh. But a few days ago, he broke his own world record in the 200-meter dash, which was 19.19 seconds. That's just phenomenal. And again, you couldn't even tell that he was really trying to run. It seems like, not that he doesn't try, but it's almost like if he put his all in, what he could really accomplish. Because, I mean, you can tell in his face, you can tell in a runner's face that they're giving it all they've got. And he doesn't look like that. He looks like he's just gradually running along. And what people are wondering about, which I totally have thought about this myself, but I never really crunched the numbers, is what he would run a 40 in, which is the NFL style 40-yard dash. They usually use that for football to see how quick you are to run out for a pass or something like that, which obviously you have to be really quick. But since this is the fastest man alive, what could he run it in? Well, they crunched the numbers. The numbers is just so small, it's almost impossible to think about. 3.73 seconds. 3.73 seconds. That is such a small amount of time. That's so quick. It's like blink and you would miss him do it. And then there's some runners that, not that they don't start out quickly, but as they're running, they develop speed. Well, with a 40-yard dash, you don't really have that much time to gain speed. It's you got to kind of burst out. The guy is very young. I believe he's 23, I think it said. So it's not to say that he couldn't play football. It would really be interesting to see him play. I mean, he's tall enough. He's very fast, obviously. He's the fastest man alive. He could pretty much throw a pass for himself and run and catch it as fast as he is. Doesn't necessarily mean he would be good at football just because he's the fastest man alive. He might be too fast to where he runs too far, too quickly. He might not know how fast to go to get the ball. So that's possible. But I tell you one thing, if that guy got the ball, you ain't catching him. I'll tell you that right now. When they did the timing to see, which is an ESPN track and field reporter named Larry Rawson, when he did the timing to see how long it would take him to run the 40, he was timing it football-wise where you have spikes, which means you can grip the ground. But as far as him doing it on a track, they figured it'd be 3.97 seconds, which is still under 4 seconds. And running it in 5 is incredible. So under 4 is just off the charts. So do y'all think this is possible? Do you think he could really run it in this amount of time? Because, like I said, some runners take a few seconds to gain speed, but with this, it'd be over. So could he really run it in under 4? And if so, would he be good for football? Do you think he could really play it, even though he's never played football professionally or anything? He's just a track runner. So post your opinions. Let me know what you think. Because I'll tell you one thing. I would love to see this man catch a pass and run it in the end zone.